that a tiny ant can create a massive colonization? Internet viewers, now I understand that we were all shocked of this sudden lockdown, where life in 2020 was supposed to be an extraordinary year because of its phenomenal number. But it turns out to be higher than what we expect, or even worsen. This was the first New Year resolution, plans, and schedule that had been cancelled. Like what happened to myself. Back at 12th grade, the fact that I couldn't even say an actual farewell in my proper graduation because of this pandemic made me sad. Although luckily I did not have to face my national exams. Now there is an up and downs advantages during this pandemic, right? According to my story, I was the same student as the others, where I did not like homework piled up and lessons that are gradually adding from elementary school to senior high school. And even now, when I am a university student, I still see some of them struggled of understanding their lesson. That single major that they pick with tons of materials must be mastered by them. So this is the reason why the youth could not stand and hold the title as a student. Now how will that tiny youth can able to build an enormous nation with this thunderstorm around? In this case, we are in it currently. But wait, we haven't discussed about after the pandemic, after the storm, which will eventually come. And here is where our journey begun. So since we've been shut down on actions like thinking, learning, especially communicating with others, now the world is about to recover. The lockdown is finally unlocked. So the only problem is, how do we build the nation? What do we actually do? We're tiny, useless, and powerless. But there's one thing that we can do, and that is become to became. Not many of us realize that the name of a student is absolutely amazing. Most heroes had been a student before. All doctors were a student. All governmentals were a student. And we as a youth are experiencing that right now. But we haven't do it properly. So, when you realize what should you do, you'll know your role and your purpose. So in order to become a hero, you must first become a student. So from that one task to do, we may be tiny, but we are useful and powerful for the nation. Little did you know that a tiny ant knows its role, just like you.